Greetings and salutations, folks. My name is Nick, and welcome to Scorn, a game that made a lot of people curious because they weren't sure what it was about. The trailers only showed so much. It showed atmosphere, it showed tone, it showed art of a very, very bizarre and organic kind. Until the logo is barely visible. We don't want it that invisible. So I guess this is fine. And what it eventually seemed to have become is a game that is more puzzle and adventure than more people expected. I think more people are looking at it expecting more action because it was first person, but it turned out to not be that. Which, I don't know if that's is that much of a surprise. We'll delve into it, see if the organic constructs are as... I was going to say as gross or as something as to be expected, but this is an opening screen. I assume this is who we're playing as. Maybe. But I suppose that's the thing, like instead of a we've seen I've said the word like far too many times in one sentence. I will try not to use that word for the rest of the video. So we've already seen plenty of examples of puzzles constructed out of mechanical pieces, gears, levers. I feel as though this game occupies a similar space as those kinds of games, based on what I've seen of it. Only replace all of those gears and mechanisms with bioorganic fluids, bioorganic chemistry. It's still a gear you're working with, but that gear might be made of flesh. We will begin a new game. Do you have a mouth so that you might scream? Is this a memory? Is this a hallucination? Or is this how we got from one point to the other? We got absorbed into the floor. Is it still too early to tell? It's still too early to tell. So would the surface world be the real vision and the organism be the hallucination? Because this seems to be the reality that has a more concrete effect as to where we are and what we are doing. Though I'm reminded of an episode of The Outer Limits. There's an episode of The Outer Limits, I forget the name of it. It is about a group of people who are traveling through space. Their goal is to reach Earth because they have a vaccine for a disease that's very deadly, could probably destroy everybody on Earth. When they get caught up in an organism that's just floating in the middle of the void. Giant organism swallows up the ship. And one of the characters starts to have hallucinations. He doesn't, and in one reality, he's on the ship, and then the other reality, he's on Earth, having saved the day. But the real reality, the actual reality, is that he is being consumed by the creature, and both of those realities are hallucinations. So, like, is that vision of myself crawling towards that organic tower a reality? Is this a reality, or are they both hallucinations? Okay. Triangle with 6 orbs. We are not prepared for that. Is there a run button? Yes, it is left shoulder button. For some reason in my head, I was thinking that this was supposed to be reminiscent. Like, before I started loading up the game, I'm like, I was thinking H.P. Lovecraft, but that is the wrong H. I should have been thinking H.R. Geiger. My synapses reconnected to where it was supposed to go when I started thinking about, this looks kind of like Alien. Alien. H.R. Geiger. That is the reasonable inspiration for this style of art, which you don't see enough of. There isn't enough H.R. Geiger representation, inspired works. We could always use more science fiction dongs on the wall. Where... Okay, I've seen a little bit of footage of this game. I believe this is the first main puzzle. Maybe that's the issue with the doors. The doors do not have enough power. This facility seems dead. Not just empty or barren, but dead. Who are you and why are you here? That is unclear for now. Well, at least you got some clothes on. There's always that. Is this a pilot seat? Futuristic toilet? We've already fisted this hole. We can move on. No. And really, like, that's more or less just an organic door opener. We're replacing key cards and switches with your fists and your new wrist guard. What can be gross about that? Absolutely nothing. So whatever that is not ready to be used. That cannot be used yet. I like how he's a little bit more confident with each mechanism he goes to. Like that first mechanism, he's like, he starts to put his hand in, and he's like a little bit concerned, and now it's just shove the fingers in and pull. Huh. I feel as though I'm gonna need something to keep those in place. Huh. This seems to want to pick up something and carry it over to that chair. And then it scoops the thing from the chair and it deposits it into the hole. So we need to get something into this position here so that the thing can attach itself to the crane and then get put into the hole. And then there's this center position. Is there a way up? I mean, very nice and elaborate architecture. It makes you wonder what, if anything, what it was used for. I wonder if the developers, like, as they were coming up with the stuff, did they come up with the art and then determine its possible use? Why, hello. What does this gain me? I can only... It looks like I can only move between those three. And then there is the thing below. Is that. And that controls the track. I presume there's going to be something I'm supposed to move on the track. Yeah, I can't do anything with that. And this didn't do anything. That's where I came from. I guess let's start exploring some of these side rooms. This is the room with the thing. Oh, hello. What are you? For a second, I thought I was going to pass this by. Okay, it looks like I cannot walk past this. Never mind. I can. I just could not walk past it on the other side. Excellent. And then this door does not have enough power. A bar of sorts? Happy hour seems to be over. Another closed, locked door. Not enough power. Huh. Is this essentially a tram system that I'm trying to reactivate? But also, these constructs don't necessarily seem to be working as intended, too. Like, Is it supposed to grab onto it? Okay, so I can move them around. What am I expected to move them to? Like so? Also, I'm still bleeding from my new wrist attachment. That does not seem good for my health. Alright, it couldn't take that. I mean, we could try... Try moving that one... around like so. That seemed like a failure. But again, it kind of emphasizes the entire idea of this world being dead. Like, it has been abandoned for so long that its machinations barely function. Huh. Interesting. So I can't really move that one. Oh, yep, now I can. Can I move that to the left? Not really. Okay, let's move you over there. Or actually... no, this isn't gonna work. Let's move you there. Think. Feel like I'm just rearranging the board, but barely am aware of the pieces' positions. Like, maybe it would help me if I move some of them that away. And then I can move this one after moving this one out of the way. There we go. Okay. I think we are back on track. And now we can move that out of the way. Let's move you lower. And then now we can move the bottom left one out of the way and then just slide these. Ooh. No, we can't. We need to still move more. So what we'll have to do... Let's move this one down and that one over, because this one needs to be fully... It can't just go to the left. We haven't got it yet. I think I've just made it slightly worse. It's fine. We can fix this. Okay, now I can move this way over there. And then we can move that way over here. And then slide that there. slide this there. Okay, so now we're there. We just have to move these horizontal pieces out of the way. Required a little bit more effort than I was expecting. Maybe partially due to my own screw-ups. Okay, let's hope this one stays stable and doesn't fall apart under the claw's pressure. The claw. There we go. No, this is normal. Like, there's some limbs flailing from it. It's just an organic machine. We are all organic machines. Circuitry replaced with flesh. Programming replaced with blood and sinew. This is perfectly fine. And normal in every way, every shape of the form. Alright, let's go back down a floor, see what we have done. In this big old puzzle room, surprisingly large in its size, or maybe we're just small in ours. So have we moved on to this stage, or are we on a... Do you hear it? I can hear you, but I cannot see you. Where do you go? Oh, brother, where art thou? What is this place about? Another contraption to move a thing from a thing. Got it. And then there's the door, which I cannot open yet. Alright, let's try out some of these things. Oh, there you are. Oh, well, you seem to know what you're supposed to do. Huh. I probably need you to bring you to a specific station. Hello? How are you? Creature of legs and arms and eyes. Huh. Okay, so we are here. We are on the track here. If we follow the track this way, where can we take it? We could probably bend the track this way. And then that is going to take us here. Alright. This is, let's bring you to the bend in the track. Maybe that'll help it stick out when we're looking at it on the map. So, we're going for a ride, you and I. How are you doing? How was your day? Just minding... Do we have to prep you first? I'm sorry, sir, but you're going to have to keep your organs and limbs inside the ride. For the duration, it's for your safety. For your safety, sir. Keep all of your extremities inside the ride. There we go. This is what we want. And now, can we see? Yes, we can. Alright, so we've changed the direction of the track to lead us into one of those side rooms. We just picked one of the two. We don't know what that means. Hello. Yeah, you're a little bit bloodier than you were before. We were sorry about that. That seems to be a theme so far. Everything seems to be borrowing a little bit of blood. What do we want? We want this tool, because it'll take you from your cart, put it on the seat. I guess that explains all of these other things. They were other capsules that came before you. It's like the machinery kind of sort of works. Everything kind of sort of lines up. Success? Oh. Good job, us. Oh, and we can see our hand. We did all that just... I suppose we needed a hand to help us with this particular puzzle. Which side do we need him on? Do we need to get him his own attachment? Like, do we need to go back to the beginning? Actually, wait, we can't go back to those beginning areas because... Is this good? This is good. We've done it. Excellent. Good job. Thank you. Thank you for your service, whoever you were. You are horribly mutilated. Oh no. Yeah, anyway, you were horribly mutilated. For me to make my way forward, I apologize greatly. Note to self, never try to lift someone out of a extremely constrained chair using a giant ice cream scoop. It does not work out. Yeah, I don't think things went on very well over here. I think things seem to have gone poorly. Once again, kind of establishing that, like, it's so dead, there are only bodies. There are only bodies on the floor. Once it also kind of again brings about the question, what are you doing here? Who are you? How are you still alive? While everything else around you is dead. You seem to know your way around the mechanisms. Oh, cannot do anything with that just yet. Can I use this to open up this column? Structure of sorts? I did a thing which did a thing. Clearly that was a thing that I needed to do because the thing did the thing. Oh, this is just how you open up the shutters, so you get a good view of the. It's just a door. It's just a big old contraption to open a door. I'm reminded of a line from the video game, the Pandora Directive, where Tex Murphy, the main character of the game, is looking at this piece of alien technology, and he's like, "What was it built for? What do they want to do with it?" And then he's like, "What would an alien think of a hand grenade?" Like, just because it's so mysterious to us. Like, to them, it's just, this is how you open the door. Just insert your thumbs into the, into the holes there, and then twist. Where are we going? Also, did I just get a view? Looks like I just unlocked a view. But maybe this is a view as to where I'm expecting to go in the future. The near future? Quite possibly. And at what point will I know that I've gone in a circle? I think I've reached that point. Okay. Because there were other paths. So that was the left path. Are there bodies on both sides of the aisle? Or did I circle around? Even more than I expected. I think I might have circled around even more than I expected. The left path went around to the right path. And that was, okay, so that was the goal where I went to solve the puzzle. Or did I go down the right path instead of the left path? Oh no, yeah, I went through the left path instead of the right path. Are they basically like two separate... Like they're the same puzzle, but I could have gone one way or the other? And it doesn't necessarily matter as to which way I went, as long as I, like, emerged at the middle? Though I'm not entirely sure where I'm supposed to go now. Like, have I done everything I can here? Like, part of me wants to say I did. But part of me is also saying that when you make a game where the objectives are unclear, and the puzzles themselves are unclear. You risk the possibility that players are going to be like, what am I doing? Where am I going? Who are you? Who am I? So the last thing I did was I opened this thing. And then it seemed like I had reached a dead end. Was I wrong? No. Or yes. I cannot vault over this, so there's that. Oh, hello. I did not know that you popped up. What are you? Are you a gun? I guess you are a gun. What am I supposed to shoot with you? Huh. Not exactly what I was expecting. So now that I have this thing, can I go back to one of these mechanisms, use it differently? Right, because we want that. Shall we go to the mechanism on the other side and do the same? Because we want that thing that we just opened up in order to get to the other thing, in order to do the thing with the thing. I think there were 2 plugs that were missing in the central pillar. So what we probably have to do is go back to that central pillar and then plug those 2 new ones that we've just acquired in. Hello. Don't... Oh, hello. Can I avoid you? I guess not. Where did... Oh, yep, there it is. So now let's bring you... So there. Or are we also kind of like bringing more power to the facility itself with each cell that gets plugged in? Yeah, no, no. There we go. A little bit hard to tell depth in that particular scenario. Okay, and then we can just slap that on there. It took a couple tries, but that's fine. Is that a bad thing? Is the organic machine broken? We seem to be unconscious looking at our hand a lot. Should we be worried about these organic waves coming on over us? It has just a slightly hazardous occurrence. Oh, just a big old cocoon that we seem to be implanted in. Hello. How goes it? Oh, but our wrist thing is gone. Ah, but we have a new umbilical cord. Yep, now it's our old umbilical cord. Not so many folk made it up here. The old Johnny, Billy, Timmy, Wendy, Johnny again. They didn't make it on the surface. Okay, so the surface still seems to be the true reality. We don't know what that organic pillar in the center was that we hallucinated that one time. But there does seem to be a lot of flesh about the place. Just big old mounds, piles, some dead bodies. Which also means that there's nothing consuming the carcasses. It's just a dead place. With one, like maybe one gigantic organism that is still technically functioning. And then me. And then us. Whoever we are. Hello. How are you? Not sure where I'm supposed to go. No, I've also lost my gun thing. Which I would imagine this means that that the health I've lost is immaterial and was probably refilled. Okay, we're gonna need to start paying attention to landmarks, to structures. We've got big gates. Man by upturned bathtub. We got tower. Is this our goal? Is tower our goal? Or was that where we came from? There doesn't seem to be a good way in. And then there is this set of upturned bathtubs. A lot of them are broken. If you manage to wrestle them down, you probably cannot use them for bathing purposes. Also, there does not seem to be any water around here. Only blood. So if you're a vampire, you are in luck. But if you are not a vampire, you might be looking elsewhere for your bathing purposes. I'm reminded a little bit of Doom Eternal. And I found a lot of the platform areas in Doom Eternal tricky to do because it was hard to tell what was important and what was not important. Like, everything looked equally important. So it was hard to tell where the game expected you to jump towards, especially considering, like, once you got, like, double jumps and triple jumps, like, you had to, like, cross, like, a good half the stage in order to get to where you were going. So, like, how do you know what's important? You put a light. That's the old Valve way. You want to know where you want to get the player to go somewhere? You put a light on it. Oh, I think I'm on the outside of where I was before. Yeah, so that's where I was viewing myself from before. But now I can go around these upper areas. Hello. What happened since I left? Is this the place I came from, or does it just look like the place that I came from? Like, how much time passed between then and now? Hello? Don't mind me, I'm just passing through. I may have ice cream scooped someone to death, so you know that I'm very dangerous. I do not have the appropriate arm attachments to handle that thing, whatever it is. Ah, but do we have power? We do not have power yet. Disappointing. Not surprising. We do not have appropriate attachment. That's USB-C. We've only got USB-A. Very important to have the appropriate attachment whenever you are inputting your organic structure into another organic structure. So this is a dead end. That does not open. Oh, hello. Guess you won't need that anymore. I'll be borrowing it so that I can get ahead in life. I must say, I've got to... Anytime a game has you do a puzzle and it looks intuitive from, like, step one, that's always impressive. So... tip my hat to the game developers for that. But where can I take this? Where can I bring it to, and what will it do when I get there? Oh, it's just an elevator. Will I be needing more hands? Am I just going to be a hand collector in this game? Okay. Alright, so there's nothing up in this area there. I'm guessing there's nothing on the left. I'm correct in my guess. because the right area does look like it's going to take you through a chamber of sorts. Oh. I am going to stop here for the night. Got any suggestions for something to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a good night.